Hello friends, welcome back to Dr. Osman's Edu Trends, swinging into the educational trends. Hope you are all doing well and safe at home. Friends, sunstroke or heat stroke generally occurs when an individual has been too hot for a long time, whether working, exercising or simply sitting in hot environment. Also known as heat stroke, it is a serious condition and must be considered as an emergency. If left untreated, damage to internal organs can occur. The longer it is left, the more serious sunstroke can become. In some cases, sunstroke can be fatal. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, sunstroke has caused almost 8,000 deaths worldwide in past years. In this video, we will talk about what are the symptoms of sunstroke, what are the causes and diagnostics, treatment of sunstroke, and how to prevent it from occurring. Friends, symptoms. Sunstroke can affect anyone of any age. If someone becomes too hot and loses water and salt from the body, leading to tiredness, weakness and muscle cramps, this is referred to as heat exhaustion. If the body loses the ability to maintain the correct temperature, it becomes dangerously high. This is referred to as sunstroke. The symptoms of sunstroke can include high body temperature. An elevated temperature is the main characteristic of sunstroke. Mental changes, these can include confusion, seizures, particularly in children, delirium, slurred speech, irritability. Sunstroke induced by physical exertion will leave the skin feeling moist. Nausea, this is feeling of being sick or needing to vomit. A throbbing headache is common with sunstroke. The skin may turn red as the body becomes hotter. Breathing might become quicker and shallow. As the body attempts to cool down, the heart is put under increasing strain, causing heart rate to rise. Now friends, let us see the causes of sunstroke. The major causes of sunstroke are categorized into two types. Exertional sunstroke, this refers to sunstroke caused by intense activity in a hot environment, whether exercise or work. Non-exertional or classic sunstroke, this type is caused by exposure to a hot climate. Those who are already sick or more sensitive are older people. Anyone can have sunstroke, but some groups are more sensitive than the others. The following main causes that increase the likelihood of sunstroke are exertion in high temperatures. Anyone who is likely to be involved in intense activity in high temperature is at risk, like military personnel and sports people. The central nervous system is responsible for monitoring and maintaining the correct internal temperature. In young children, the CNS is not yet formed, and once a person is over 65 years of age, the central nervous system slowly deteriorates. Young children and older adults are therefore most at risk of sunstroke. Medications. Some medications can increase the risk of sunstroke by interfering with either the way the body responds to the heat or by limiting the ability to stay hydrated. The following drugs can increase the risk: vasoconstrictors or drugs that narrow the blood vessels, beta blockers or medications that block adrenaline to regulate blood pressure, diuretics or drugs that raise the body of sodium and water, antidepressants and antipsychotics. Sunstroke is more likely to occur at the beginning of heat wave or when visiting a much hotter climate. There is some evidence that being deprived of sleep can increase the chances of sunstroke. Some ailments can increase the risk of sunstroke, like heart and lung diseases, obesity, a sedentary lifestyle and gastroenteritis. Depending on how long body temperature is elevated for, sunstroke can result in different complications. If body temperature is not reduced quickly, organs can swell and become damaged, which can be permanent if treatment is not found quickly. Sunstroke can be fatal. Now let us see how we diagnose a sunstroke. Medical professionals can usually diagnose sunstroke from a person's appearance and discussions about their recent history. Medical tests will sometimes be ordered to rule out other potential causes. Such tests might include blood tests, which measures the gas level as well as the potassium and sodium in the blood to check for the damage to the central nervous system. Urine test, this checks the kidney function. Darker urine is a sign that the patient has heat-related condition. Muscle test, this confirms whether any damage has been done to the muscle tissues. X-ray or MRI, these can investigate any damage to the internal organs. Now, friends, let us see the treatment of sunstroke. The main aim of treating sunstroke is to lower the patient's temperature and prevent further damage. Sunstroke is a serious condition and must be sought immediately. While waiting for help, the individual should go somewhere less warm and attempt to reduce their temperature with damp sheets or cold bath or cooling drinks. There are a number of potential ways to achieve this, including immersion. The person with sunstroke is submerged in cold water or an ice bath. Evaporation cooling, cold water is misted onto the skin while warm air is fanned onto the body. This causes evaporation, which cools the skin. Cooling blankets and ice packs. Cooling blankets are wrapped around the individual with sunstroke. Ice packs are placed in regions where large veins come close to the surface of the skin, such as armpits, neck, hips, and back. This ensures that the temperature of the blood rapidly decreases. Muscle relaxants such as benzodiazepines may be given with the consultation of the doctor if the body temperature is not dropping. These prevents the body from shivering in response to the cold treatments. Now friends, let us see how the sunstroke is prevented. Sunstroke is a potentially life-threatening condition, but it is underestimated. Sunstroke is completely avoidable. Simple recommendations are followed. Below are some simple ways in which this can be achieved. Avoid being sunburned, as this affects the way in which the body cools down. Wear a wide brimmed hat and use some sunscreen creams. Take extra precautions during the hottest parts of the day between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. If it is not possible to cease activity, increase the fluid intake and take frequent rest in the shade. Wear loose-fitting, lightweight clothes. These allow the body to cool properly. Maintain fluid intake to replace fluid loss through sweating. Friends, I especially want to say you that never leave someone, especially small young children, into a car, as this is a common cause of sunstroke in children. In a sealed car, the temperature can rise almost 7 degrees centigrade within 10 minutes. Even if the windows are cracked and if you're parking the car in the shade, it will not help out in reducing the temperature. Between 1998 to 2011, more than 500 people died because of sunstroke. And in that, there were 2 years old small children. Friends, do take care of yourself. I will be back with more informative videos. Till then, do like, comment, share and subscribe to this video. Do not forget to press the bell icon to receive the notifications on addition of new videos. Thank you.